know her face from the silver screen, a symbol of golden age Hollywood glamour. But what most people don't know is that Hedy Lamarr, the iconic actress, was also a genius inventor whose groundbreaking work laid the foundation for spread-spectrum technology, a concept so crucial it's still used in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth today. Let's go over how this legendary Hollywood starlet became the secret genius of our hyper-connected world. We begin our story in Austria in 1914, where Hedwig Eva Maria Kiesler, later known as Hedy Lamarr, was born. Growing up, she dreamed of two things: a life of glamour and a career in engineering. Though her father supported her acting ambitions, he discouraged her from pursuing engineering, believing it was too male-dominated a field. Determined to follow her passions, Hedy eventually left home and began taking acting lessons and studying engineering in secret. In 1930, she made her film debut in a minor role in the German film Uang. Although her early career was marked by small roles, her big break came when she starred in Ecstasy, an iconic Czech film from 1933. The movie's bold depiction of female sexuality shocked audiences and critics alike, and Hedy soon found herself labeled controversial and sought after. Sensing an opportunity, she leveraged her newfound fame to move to Hollywood. In the US, she adopted the name Hedy Lamarr and signed with MGM Studios. Soon, she was a bona fide movie star, starring alongside the biggest names in Hollywood: Clark Gable, Spencer Tracy, and the Marx Brothers. Her films grossed millions, making her one of the highest-paid actresses of the day. With success in Hollywood, it seemed Hedwig had achieved her dream. But behind the glitz and glamour, she yearned to pursue the engineering studies she had abandoned years ago. Then World War II broke out, and everything changed. As America entered the war, Hedy realized she could no longer ignore her other passion. In 1941, she joined forces with composer George Antheil to invent a new type of radio guidance system that could help ships navigate through enemy fire. Their idea consisted of a transmitter that rapidly changed frequencies, confusing any enemy attempting to intercept or jam the signal. This was the foundation of spread-spectrum technology. Today, spread-spectrum communication is everywhere. GPS, satellite TV and internet, mobile phones and wireless networks like Wi-Fi all depend on it. It allows multiple users to access a network without interference, all while keeping data secure. But in the 1940s, it was a radical idea, and the US military wasn't interested. See, the Navy already had radar. They didn't want to be bothered with something new, and thus the invention remained classified until the Cold War. But why would a Hollywood star turn inventor? What was it about Hedy Lamarr's character that drove her to succeed in two such different fields? Well, there's a simple answer to that question. Hedy was a problem solver. You see, Hedy Lamarr was more than just a pretty face. She was a curious and intelligent woman who loved solving problems. From a young age, she was interested in science and technology and always had a knack for fixing things. When she was just 10 years old, she took apart a gramophone just to see how it worked. And by the time she was a teenager, she was building wireless radio transmitters. She was fascinated by the power of technology to connect people and control machines from afar. It was this natural curiosity and love for problem solving that led her to pursue engineering. Despite her father's disapproval, she was determined to find a way to make both of her passions, acting and engineering, work. And when World War II broke out, she realized that she could use her unique skills to make a difference. For Hedy, it wasn't enough just to be a famous actress. She wanted to be a force for good in the world. She knew that she had a responsibility to use her platform to make a positive impact. And so she turned her attention to the war effort, convinced that her skills could be put to good use. So let's dive deeper into the story of how she and Antheil invented spread-spectrum technology. Initially, they faced resistance because the military thought their idea wasn't practical. But Hedy refused to give up. She believed that their invention could save lives and make a real difference. So she kept refining their design and proving that it worked. Finally, the military took notice and gave them a patent for their invention. Although the technology wasn't used during World War II, it laid the groundwork for future innovations in communication. And in the decades since then, spread-spectrum technology has become ubiquitous. But Hedwig's invention was far from her only contribution to the field of engineering. Throughout her life, she held several patents for other inventions, including a 3D camera and an underwater propulsion device. She was a true innovator who was constantly thinking of new ways to improve the world around her. What makes Hedwig's story even more remarkable is the fact that she was a woman in a male-dominated field. During her time, women were often discouraged from pursuing careers in engineering and science. But Hedwig didn't let that stop her. She broke down barriers and showed that women can excel in any field they choose. Now, Hedy didn't receive much recognition for her inventions during her lifetime. At the time, spread-spectrum technology wasn't widely used, and she didn't live to see how it would change the world. But in recent years, she has been honored for her contributions to science and technology. In 1997, she received the Electronic Frontier Foundation's Pioneer Award for her work on spread-spectrum technology. And in 2014, she was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame. These awards are a testament to the lasting impact of her inventions and the importance of recognizing the contributions of women in STEM fields. Now, in addition to her technical achievements, Hedy was also a trailblazer for women in the entertainment industry. During her heyday in the 1940s, she was one of the highest-paid actresses in Hollywood, and she used her wealth and fame to help others. She was a vocal advocate for civil rights, and she donated generously to charities supporting women and children. In the 1980s, she became a spokeswoman for the American Civil Liberties Union and used her platform to speak out against censorship and government overreach. She was also a mentor to young actresses, helping them navigate the challenges of the entertainment industry and encouraging them to pursue their dreams. As you can see, Hedy Lamarr was a true Renaissance woman. She excelled in multiple fields, from acting to engineering to activism. She was a talented actress, a brilliant inventor, a generous philanthropist, and a passionate advocate for civil rights. Her life and work serve as an inspiration to all of us to pursue our passions, break down barriers, and make a positive impact on the world. Sadly, this extraordinary woman passed away in 2000 at the age of 85. But her legacy lives on through her inventions, her activism, and the countless lives she touched. Whenever we use our smartphones, connect to Wi-Fi, or watch satellite TV, we are benefiting from her groundbreaking work, and her story continues to inspire young girls and boys to pursue their dreams and make their mark on the world. So the next time you connect to the internet or use any other wireless technology, take a moment to remember Hedwig and all that she accomplished. She was a true pioneer whose inventions and activism helped shape the world we live in today. And if her story has inspired you to think outside the box and pursue your own passions, please share this video with friends and family. It will help spread her story and maybe even inspire someone else to make a positive impact on the world. We hope you've enjoyed learning about Hedwig and all that she accomplished. Remember, with great talent comes great responsibility. Use your gifts and passions to make a positive impact on the world and never give up on your dreams. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.